Hello, this is Not a Spring Chick, and today some people are celebrating Memorial Day. For some, it's a holiday. For some, it's just another work day. But here at Venice Beach, well, it looks like enough people aren't celebrating.
Is there anybody out here?
Well, fortunately, there's a Muscle Beach contest, so we'll have to take a look at that later. But for now, let's bring Oldecam on for comments on the headlines of today. Jimmy Carter accuses Israel of crimes against humanity.
Yeah, it's beginning to look more and more like Mr. Carter is very anti-Semitic because he never has anything bad to say about the Muslims.
Powerful storms kill 8 in Iowa and Minnesota.
And I think before we left, they said it was another 7. The storm season is really bad this year.
NASA spacecraft successfully lands on Mars.
It went from 12,000 miles an hour to 0 in 7 minutes, which is sort of an amazing thing considering there was nobody there.
NASA spacecraft successfully lands on Mars.
Yeah. That's why, because everybody's very proud of the fact, because that was done not only long distance, it was done from the state of Washington, not from NASA's headquarters.
China aftershock destroys 71,000 homes, 6 killed.
They were worried about the big one coming, and the big one came.
International hops shortage hits U.S. craft brewing industry.
That may be why Anheuser-Busch III is thinking about selling Anheuser-Busch now.
Indiana Jones unearths $126 million in box office gold.
And if it does $31 million a day, it becomes the highest grossing holiday film ever, even outgrossing Pirates.
NASA spacecraft successfully lands on Mars. Oh yeah, we did say that again.
I know.
That's worthy of mentioning.
Yeah, it's worthy because it has failed so many times.
Obama's vice presidential pick will not be the most important decision of his campaign.
Unless he picks badly, then it will be the most important decision. You pick not to hurt, and a lot of presidents pick vice presidents to basically signal. Anybody remember George Bush Sr.'s vice president?
GameStop, a leading video game retailer, has decided that it will no longer stock Microsoft's Zoom players, citing poor sales.
Zoom is basically dead on the market. I mean, it's a really nice little piece of equipment. We were there for its unveiling, but you can't find anything for it anywhere.
Donors pledging Myanmar cyclone aid.
Yeah, but the problem is they're pledging on the conditions that the aid actually give. Their French warship was turned away this morning with aid because the people are not keeping any of their promises.
Clinton speaks of faith in face of adversity.
Well, yeah, because she's going to take a miracle.
Taiwan party chief visits China.
Because he is sucking up to the Chinese because he wants to become part of China again. Basically, the dreams of all those people that fled China are about to vanish.
G8 ministers endorse greenhouse gas cuts.
Yeah, they endorse it, but there's actually nobody going to do a single thing about it among the industrial countries. China's not. India's not.
Chinese soldiers set to work Monday trying to unblock a debris-clogged river, threatening to flood homeless survivors from an earthquake that ravaged Sichuan province 2 weeks ago.
Well, they're too little too late. That should have been done more than a week ago.
Casino mogul hosts wounded soldiers in Vegas.
That's a nice thing. There's a person that actually did give a Memorial Day.
They did? That's good. Libertarian Party picks Barr as presidential candidate.
Well, because they're trying to screw John McCain.
Scott Dixon beats Mayra in Indianapolis 500.
Yeah, he shouldn't have won, but he won because of, just put it this way, male drivers were taking a lot of the female drivers out and putting one that was favored.
That's really rotten.
That's right.
In fact, Clinton's getting on that bandwagon.
That's right. She's talking sexism about it.
J.R. Simplot, potato and computer chip king, dies.
That's the man that created potato chips, folks, in Boise, Idaho.
Dick Martin, half of Laughing Comedy Team, dies.
Yeah, he's 86 years old. I knew he was up there, but to actually be older than me because I remember him when he was young.
Khan capitalizes on Stewart's slip to win Coca-Cola 600.
Yeah, a guy You can't make any mistakes when you're traveling, 200 miles an hour because it will cost you.
Last known World War I veteran honored for Memorial Day.
Yeah, it's a shame, that certainly was way up there, but you'd think that, that wasn't 100 years ago. That was, 80 plus years ago. You'd think there would be people still alive.
That was just a lifeguard going behind you with the sirens.
I know, I wonder where they're going.
Lebanese parliament elects army chief as president.
Which makes no sense. Why would they elect a president? Why would Hamas want a president that has been threatening to kick their butts?
Obama urges Wesleyan grads to enter public service.
Yeah, because the more people that are in public service, the higher the government spending can be.
Pastors pose problems for McCain and Obama.
For Obama, yes. McCain, no, because McCain really doesn't care.
Obama picks up 4 delegates.
Yeah, Obama keeps picking up delegates because they're jumping on the bandwagon. When we're like rats leaving a sinking ship.
Barack Obama's success on the campaign trail indicates that the United States may be ready to elect its first non-white president.
Let's see, his success is among black voters and young voters, and not among union voters and not among older voters. See, that doesn't sound like it's a success, does it?
Well, I guess it depends on whose version.
That's right.
Clinton could face an easy return to Senate.
Well, yeah, because she's pissed off a lot of those super delegates. They owed her, and they didn't come through, and now she's somewhat mad at them, and she's going to take it out.
The Democratic primary campaign uncovered the pervasive and insidious sexism that runs rampant through our country.
That's right. Hillary should have been the nominee, but the Democratic Party decided to see woman or minority. Women have to stay with us because they don't like Republican policies. And if we make the black voter angry, that's going to play into our, best features.
Obama would take California in November.
I know. All the polls show that there isn't any real need for McCain to run because Obama has already won the election. You cannot find a member of the press that supports Obama that will say McCain has a chance.
Notice that? You cannot find.
That's right.
Increasing benefits for returning veterans is the best way of saying thanks for those who put their lives on hold and at risk for us.
Well, it's really a good way to spend money and dilute the military, because if you can get all of these benefits and serve one term, then why serve 2 terms? They for a small amount of money, the Democrats get to do what they've always wanted to do, which is to close the military down.
China Mobile Limited, the world's largest phone company by users, lost more than $25 billion in market value.
That was in one day.
What?
1 day.
Ouch.
Because basically you push mobile as far as it's going to go, and it can't go any farther.
$25 billion in market value?
$25 billion in 1 day.
Ouch.
They made the announcements that they were cutting back service, and basically the stockholders said, we're not going to keep investing in that.
A Monty Bubbleism for the Mark Twain of the animal kingdom.
If you count your chickens before they hatch, often you're going to be very disappointed with the results.
Happy Memorial Day.